turns out EVs don't need to cross the continents. They need to make it to Costco and back. Still unsure what a kilowatt is? Don't worry, education is catching up. Nearly half of Americans know where the nearest public charging station is. That's up 7% from last year. Slowly but surely, we're going from EV curious to EV capable. So, what are people buying or planning to buy? Plug-in hybrids are winning the hearts. 66% say they'd rather ease into electrics with a hybrid or PHEV. Toyota's Prius Prime and RAV4 Prime, Kia's Sportage PHEV or Ford's Escape plug-in hybrid. They're the middle ground. Meanwhile, Hyundai is putting the fun in functional. The Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6 are popular with their bold looks, 300+ mile range and ultra-fast charging. They're proving that electrics can be futuristic and friendly. Ford's playing it safe too, trucks and trust. The F-150 Lightning proves that electric trucks can work for real Americans, and Mustang Mach-E, it's a crossover in a muscle car hoodie. Sneakingly good. And Kia's EV9, that's the family spaceship you didn't know you needed. With 3 rows, actual adult legroom, and a tech suite that feels closer to a smart home than a minivan, the EV9 is built for people with places to go and kids to argue with on the way. Even Toyota, the hybrid king, is leaning in hard. Beyond hybrids, Toyota's BZ is their first attempt at a full electrification vehicle. The first generation, not perfect, and while the second generation is not quite perfect either, it's a clear signal. Even the most conservative brands know the road ahead is electric. And what about hydrogen? Turns out we're not totally over it. 58% of Americans are open to hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. That includes Honda's Clarity fuel cell and Toyota's Mirai. Sure, infrastructure is laughable, but interest is surprisingly real. Still, the elephant in the showroom is price. 40% of shoppers say EVs are still too expensive. Until price drops or incentives raise, many buyers stick with internal combustion or flirt with hybrids instead. And reputation still matters, even in electric mode. The survey found that 30% of buyers chose EV brands based on innovation. That's good news for tech-forward companies like Hyundai, Ford, and yes, BMW, who've spent the last decade investing and not announcing. So what's the outlook? Quietly optimistic. 55% of Americans expect to buy an EV eventually, and nearly 20% plan within the next 3 to 5 years. Automakers focusing on flexibility, education, and infrastructure may win the war without firing the marketing cannon.